All right, John, coming to you live from Hawkeye Community School. So we're going to discuss the process of my final video. So I got the idea originally to do a commercial for a Christmas tree farm because I live right across the road from one. And it was my plan to ask the boss to come in and film a day of people coming to get their trees. However, when I called him, he said, sorry, we just sold out of trees, so I had to scout for more locations. There's like Valley Creek Tree Farm in Jessup, and there's a tree farm in Waverly, and there's a tree farm near Independence. So I didn't drive to each one of those, but I looked up on Facebook and Google Maps, like what each location looked like, and then I had to call and see if they were, like if each place was selling trees. Only place that was Valley Creek Christmas Tree Farm in Jessup, so I called them, set up an appointment for Saturday, or an appointment, or a day to come film customers on Saturday. And so the challenges I faced initially with that, I've never filmed a commercial before or anything along those lines, so I looked up a few like Christmas commercials just to get inspiration, but there was nothing really around the tree farm specifically. So my original idea was to just like show their sign, Valley Creek Tree Farm, and then kind of, I didn't have a stabilizer or anything, so I was just putting like the camera strap around my neck and holding it, like walk through the entrance and like kind of go through the process of a family picking out a tree and getting it packed up and leaving, which I did do. However, upon arrival, it's more awkward than you think trying to ask people like when it's a pretty intimate thing for families to be doing, I guess, like it's a tradition, so you don't want to be sticking a camera in their face, but well, the people there were really nice and really kind and more accepting than I thought they were going to be, so I did get some good shots out of it. However, a commercial usually has voiceovers or text in it, and so I tried to record the owner, his name was Dean, reading a script I wrote out for like, we are Valley Creek Tree Farm, happy holidays from my family to yours, etc. But he mumbled the whole entire time, and I kind of tried telling him like, hey, you gotta like speak up, like speak more clearly, but the audio just didn't work. And so after that, I never did get audio because I just held it off. Like I could have recorded my own with a microphone, but by the time it was like 4:45, and I was like, okay, I gotta go to the crib to get a mic, and by the time I got there, the door was closed, and I was like, so I ended up just pasting an edit together of music, which is the 2-minute long one. It's just the Valley Creek Tree Farm edit with like Christmas music, and I think it really encompasses the vibe of the tree farm and like the smiles and cheer that was there, but it's still not really a commercial. Regardless, I like it. I would say I'm pretty good at communicating with people and telling them what I need from them. So even though the owner, Dean, didn't give me a clear voiceover, I still got him and his family and the customers to cooperate fully, which was really nice. You'll see that in the video. People were pretty happy for me to film them. Successes. Pretty hard on myself, so I don't know how I would describe success. However, I really did like the fact that my shots, like my footage, was relatively good quality. I think so. Maybe you have different thoughts, but like I'm not worried about it. My experience with the actors, or I guess the people there, just mostly candid stuff. Everyone was super willing and asking if they needed to look a certain way, and I said, no, just do your thing. You're here to cut down your tree and have a good time, and so they did. And that was really nice. I think especially if you're going somewhere to do something for someone, like a business like the tree farm, they're going to be more willing to want to help you because this is their brand that they're putting out there. And they're happy that someone's paying attention to them as well. I am not satisfied with how it came out because my expectations for myself are much higher than what I completed for this project. Initially, I had wanted to do a trailer or a narrative of some sort, but I took too many days trying to decide what I wanted to do. And by that time, the allotted window was just too small to do something worthwhile as far as like a narrative goes. I do have some ideas that I want to execute over break and or in video too, which I'll definitely show you, but didn't really set the bar high with myself on this one, but I am satisfied with what I pulled together regardless. Some final thoughts. I would say the most difficult part about this whole thing was just like my nerves leading up to the day that I filmed, because I had a storyboard and stuff, but I ended up not really going off a storyboard. I just went with the moment and what felt right to record, which isn't a bad thing, but had I been on a set or doing something more professional or directly for a client, then I can't really deviate from the plan as much, which I guess is a lesson learned, but I still pulled together what I thought was pretty cohesive. So yeah, those are my final thoughts on this video.